This is the kind of college football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25 going on the road into a very revved-up environment. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 15th ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Cougars will kick this away to start us off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Tulane's offense will get the first swing today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Their impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to chuck it again. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking for a gap, it's Gordon. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After this long drive, he'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Running back grabs it on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The Cougars offense out there for their first possession. They have an elite wide receiver that's been a nightmare for defenses. Now, Kirk, today they go up against a group on the back end that's really struggled at times this year to defend.
Yeah, the secondary isn't the best, but I'll tell you this. Anytime you want an opportunity to be able to step up and showcase what you're capable of doing, you want to have a chance to play it against the best. And that's what these corners will have a chance to face today. One of the top receivers in the country. I think they're anxious to show what they can do. I'm excited to see how they play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Bachmeier. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! That's out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Cougars will send the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The BYU offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? To throw, it's Bachmeier. The sure hands, it's Martin. To make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. On the run, it's Martin.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
On the play. Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. A play action, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reed.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. It's a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but it's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Roberts. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
2nd down after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Gordon. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. There's a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The drive stalls. They'll have to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this uncoverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Caught over the middle. It's Reed. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Trying a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give you a punt. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This late offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game somehow.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. Here goes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Second down.
High completion makes it second and medium. quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
That's an important first down on that running play. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Cougars looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He hands it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score BYU 28, Tulane 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. 0 running rate. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Gain 2. 4th down coming up.
The Cougars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 35. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Play action here on 1st down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Here comes a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it, had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the left side with a toss. He shreds the tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Boy, the defense does everything right here. Not only do they come up with a stop to force fourth down, but also they stop the clock by getting him out of bounds.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for some space. It's Turner. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there, The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and another incompletion.
Is incomplete. Coming up, 4th down.
And the Cougars will send a punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt away. They begin to click now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Not with room to run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is
is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Caught behind the line. It's Gordon. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. It's a quarterback keeper. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Gordon. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. It's a run. Running back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Grinding away with the running game. He finds some space. Jukes to get past the man. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First out at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Cougars will have to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. possession. They were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Defense wraps it up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now the important point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score BYU 28-20.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Quarterback keeps the football. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Cougars come into the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
35 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.